Hello, my name is Thomas Taylor. I'm the procurement specialist at the Small Business Development Center at Alabama State University, College of Business Administration. Let's talk government contracting. The United States government is the largest single purchaser of goods and services in the world, buying everything from armored tanks to paper clips and IT services. Can you believe every year the federal government awards more than $500 million in contracts, and a significant share of those contracts are specifically allotted to small businesses. Government contracting can make a difference to your company's bottom line. Ideally, you would want to venture into government contracting after you've demonstrated some successful past performances in the private industry. Normally, at least we recommend at least 2 years under your belt. Now, this very brief presentation is not by any means intended to provide you with an instant solution for successful government contracting. It is, however, designed to offer you an opportunity for a greater chance of getting it right if you are ready, willing, and able. Now, I say able with some emphasis there, because if you're not able to execute, then you shouldn't be on the battlefield. But you got to be able to work hard and smart. To start, as a business owner, you must learn the processes of what's required of you to be fully dressed to compete in the system. I've identified 4 processes or strategies to help you better position your business in doing business with the federal government. First step I call is let's perform your pre-dress test. In other words, we're talking about knowing yourself and your business. Now, in order to know yourself, it would be vital to have a living business plan. Living business plan. I say living business plan. Don't most of us have a living will? Your business plan should be living as long as your business is alive. That plan will adjust where you want to go and how you're going to get there. Now, what we need to do, first of all, also is to make sure that our business is financially sound. It is necessary to make sure that your business is financially prepared for the journey ahead. Even if you're able to obtain a government contract, you will not be receiving all of the money at once. It helps to clear a path of how your business will reap the benefits of the contract. Next, we've got to develop our team. As gifted as you may be, you most likely will need some of the players on your team, such as accountants, attorneys, insurance agents, and most of all, smart employees. Let's take, for example, a football team. Would you send your team out there without a quarterback? I don't think so. Would you send your team out there without a receiver? I don't think so. So we got to make sure we concentrate on focusing on your team. Our next step is, and this is very critical, learn the language and the culture. How it works and who makes it work. Secondly, we need to learn the language and the culture. How it works and who makes it work. Get help from your resource partners. First, contact a nearby Small Business Development Center procurement technical counselor who can provide you with one-on-one counseling to assist in developing your business. Now, to find a counselor near you, simply search the Alabama Small Business Development Center Network's procurement program, known as PTAC, website. That's at al-pac-org. I'll say again, al-pac.org. Also, the Small Business Administration, SBA, the Department of Defense, DOD, and SCORE are other resources available to you for government contracting, education, and training opportunities. Through using these resources, you'll be a step ahead of your competitors. The first thing you'll learn is the process of getting started. You will receive help with obtaining your DUNS number. DUNS meaning Data Universal Numbering System, which is a 9-digit number that specifically identifies your business, and it helps the government track millions of businesses. It almost serves as like your business Social Security number, in simple words. These resources can also help you obtain your EIN, which is your employer identification number, otherwise known as your federal tax ID number, which is generally required of all businesses. You can also seek help in identifying what your North American Industry Classification System codes are. And that long term is simply called NAICS, N-A-I-S-C, NAICS codes. These codes are 6-digit codes that classify the specific industry and type of service or product that your business provides. Believe it or not, you can also receive one-on-one technical assistance with helping you navigate through the SAM registration process, which is called the System for Awards Management. This is the government primary online government maintained database of companies wanting to do business with the federal government. Now, just how does government contracting works? Again, you're going to have to learn a whole lot of things, and those resources will help you navigate and identify what those processes are. Understanding what the Federal Acquisition Regulations are, the FAR, that's critical. What's the difference between sealed bidding and negotiation? These are two methods the government uses to purchase your goods or services. You'll also learn about small business set-asides. A set-aside for small businesses reserves an acquisition exclusively to small business competition, veterans, minority, and women-owned businesses. What about subcontracting? Subcontracting opportunities are a great resource for small businesses, especially those that are not ready to bid as a prime contractor. You can gather experience and past performances gained as a subcontractor can help you become more solidly positioned to do federal prime contracting. Our next step, step 3, very critical, obtaining small business certifications. Now, certifications are broken down into 2 categories. SBA certification, meaning that the Small Business Administration, they have the authority to do these certifications. And the main one is the 8A, Business Development Program, which is a 9-year program established to assist eligible, socially and economically disadvantaged individuals to start, grow, and succeed in their business venture. This program will require you to meet all of those things that I mentioned back in step 1. Meaning what? Business plan. Is your company financially sound? And remember, that team. You got to have that team. The next certification, SBA certification, HUBZone.
HUB zone, you may have heard that terminology, basically stands for historically underutilized business zone. This program helps businesses that are located in economically distressed urban or rural communities to gain access to federal set-aside as well as sole source contracts. Some certifications that you could self-certify as are, if you're a veteran, if you are a service-disabled veteran-owned, if you're a woman-owned, minority-owned, or small disadvantaged business. You can self-certify yourselves or your business as one of these categories during your SAM registration. Our last step, again, a critical step, you got to market your business. All of the registrations, all of the certifications your business may have, they are simply not enough to obtain a federal contract. Ultimately, you are responsible for your own success, and you will need to market your business to attract attention from federal agencies, prime contractors, and other small businesses. A couple of critical things to remember with marketing. Networking. What is networking? Networking is making those crucial contacts through attending small business events, matchmakers. Be everywhere and meet everybody you can possibly meet. As much as you possibly can. Get out there, people. Networking is critical. Branding. Branding, what are we talking about? What's your message? Who are you? What does the face of your marketing materials look like? Do you have a logo? Etc. What does all of you represent? How does it look? How does it look to your customers? Advertising, when we talk about advertising, we're talking about traditional as well as non-traditional. Social media, Facebook, and all of these other medias. To conclude, in order to obtain success, make sure that you are properly dressed. Thanks for your attention. Now let's go out there and win some government contracts.
Amen.
That's it.